everybody. Welcome to It's No Secret Live. We are your hosts, Bianca and Sharis. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's episode 83 of It's No Secret Podcast, and it seems like we're missing somebody.
We are. Seems like she's stuck in traffic.
If you've seen our episodes, you'll notice that Teresa is actually not here tonight. She is trekking her way through California.
Mhm.
If you've been following us on our IG page, she's been actually posting stories of her journey trying to beat the clock. And unfortunately, she's still stuck in traffic. So
Yes.
you have us. You're stuck with us tonight.
That'll be
Uh,
fine.
yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be great. The thing is, it's like having a parent leave the house and she left two kids like by themselves, and we don't know how to act.
Right.
We do have Fuzzy Bunny in the chat saying "Yo," so
Of
thank you.
course. The,
Uh,
the show would not be the show without a yo.
that's the kickoff.
Yeah.
But thank you for everyone who's already watching. That's on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our YouTube channel. So if you have ever seen any of our previous episodes, we usually start with our highs and lows, and we're still going to stick with that. I did go first. Wait, who went first last week?
I think it was me.
Fine. Okay, then I'll go. I was like, wait, Teresa usually does the little rearranging, and I didn't do any of that shit.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
We didn't do any of that shit. Okay, so I guess I'll start with my highs and lows. If you are new, we do have the live streaming podcast, so you can share your highs and lows with us in the chat, so we can display them as well. Share in those moments that really pissed you off, really, made your day terrible, and also what made your week. So I guess we'll start with lows, and I'll go. My low is that Teresa's not here. No, honestly, my low this week, I I think I was saying it last week that I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed,
Yeah.
and I took a personal day on
I was
Thursday,
gonna say,
and
did you take that day off?
I did take that day off.
Okay, okay.
I did take that day off. It was an extra day, but for some reason, I'm still having a rough week because it's just work that's working me.
Mhm.
It's really trying it.
Yeah.
What about you?
We all have those weeks. I don't literally I think I was God's favorite to for too many weeks in a row. And like this week has royally whooped my ass. Um,
No.
yeah, it's just a lot of stress. It's just been a lot. One, Mother Nature's in town, so we all know
Ooh.
how that goes. And yeah, yesterday was probably like the worst of the days. So I was already like in pain, not feeling well. And then work is like pure chaos because we're trying to get all the classrooms set up and move furniture and just it's a mess. Um,
Mm.
deliver tech to spaces and just get everything set up, ready to go for the first day of school, all while I'm trying to find my exit plan and I'm like recruiting for my business and trying to get all that together. And both the kids are starting new schools. So I'm trying to
Mm.
learn that like it's just a lot going on. And so it's like
Yeah.
fill out all their paperwork and go to orientations. It's just been wild, like seriously, seriously wild. So
That reminds me that traffic is gonna start sucking soon because school
it
starts.
is. Yeah.
Ugh.
Actually, some of the districts went back this week. I know
Oh,
some
hell
kids
no.
started Monday and some kids who started Tuesday. And
It's
then
not
mine,
even August.
yeah, they started this week. And then mine don't go back to the 10th, but I know some kids, another district starts on the 5th of next week. So yeah, school's back. We are back.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Little crazy, little hectic. I'm hoping for my next Wednesday to Wednesday to be much brighter than this
Mm.
Wednesday to Wednesday. But what was your high be for the week?
My high for the week is that I've been having a pretty eventful weekend for it being a quote unquote resting week. Um, we've had game nights. Boyfriend and I celebrated a small little milestone in our relationship. We've had game nights. We've had pool parties at my sister's apartment. Her apartment, holy shit. She picked a really good apartment for it being her first one. Uh,
Okay.
hosted a pool party, and they had pizza, DJ, adult drinks, and Jello shots. The p I was like, "The property
Yeah,
is giving us."
apartment?
Yeah, the apartment, like, the management, like, the staff, like, they're, like, going around, they're like, "Shots, shots, let's do that." Like, they made Jello shots, they were handing out, like, just, "Here, let's go, let's go." I was like, "I don't what apartment is this? I'm
I
gonna
was
have to."
I was gonna say, y'all trying to get me to Texas, you need to leave with that.
I was like, "This is wild." I've never seen an apartment property do that, but it was so much fun, actually.
That sounds very interesting. 'Cause normally they're like
Right?
sticklers about drinking and parties in the pool, like, especially when you're drinking at the pool and stuff like that.
Right.
That's
I'm
yeah.
like, my first apartment was not like that. If y'all ever had a first apartment experience, let me know if they've done something as wild and as awesome as a pool party with Jello shots, because I was like, "Damn, you are lucky. You lucked out on your first apartment. That is
Yeah,
wild."
that's awesome, though. That's a good experience. Yeah, no, 'cause mine were sticklers. How many people do you have? Do you have your wristbands? And I'm like,
Right.
money as I pay to live here, y'all better leave me alone.
Quickly, Fuzzy Bunny in the chat saying, "Party without mom." Mother Teresa is in traffic and she's left us alone. So we get to have the most fun episode, uns like uncensored. She's gonna have trust issues after this.
Probably. It's okay.
What about you, Shars? What's your high for the week?
Um, I'll just say I survived it, honestly. I don't Oh, no, nope. I lied. I was like, I had to think, I was like, what did I do this weekend? What did I do this weekend? Actually, my high for the week was my son's team, baseball team, had their last tournament for their 11U season. I think I
Mm.
said that before, but then another one got thrown in there somewhere because that's typically how this works. Um,
Mm.
and we went 3-1 for the weekend. We made it to the championship game. Unfortunately, we did not win it, but my son did hit his very first home run
Aw,
in the championship game, and it was one of the greatest moments of my life so far. So,
I love that. If there's a time to shine, it'd be at the championship game.
yeah, considering we got our butts whooped, but it was like it was definitely a moment. He cried running his bases. He was so in his feelings. But yeah, that was I can't even put it in words how I felt.
A
And
proud
then
mama.
very we'll
I
try not to
love
cry again.
it. All right. Well, everyone, if you have ever watched an episode of It's No Secret podcast, you know that we have game night at least once a month here. But tonight we wanted to do it a little bit different. We kind of mentioned this a few weeks ago or a few episodes ago. But tonight we want to intend tonight as an informal Q&A, little questions. So it's a live stream. We've gotten some questions over the month randomly. But if you do have questions and you are watching on any of our platforms, you can comment your questions. It could be directed at any one of us specifically or all of us. Teresa's not here, but if you do have a question for her, we'll put on our Teresa hat and answer the way that she would. We'll speak on
We'll
her
make
behalf.
her answer them all on our story. How about that?
She better be in the comments.
Probably doesn't. Where she was located last, she probably doesn't have any service, quite frankly.
So, like Fuzzy Bunny said, party without mom. Mother Teresa has left her two peas on a pod by ourselves. So
Sadly.
we get to do a Q&A session and we get to ask each other whatever we want because believe it or not, Sharice and I met because of Teresa.
Mhm.
So we're going to get to know each other as well tonight.
Yeah.
I might want to ask some questions about Teresa too, now that she can't speak for herself.
I got you. I got you.
Oh, Teresa, she said, I'm still in the car.
Yes.
You're here in spirit and you can comment. So thank God. That's a much better connection than me on the cruise the last time. So, hi, T.
Hi,
You better
T.
hope that you can type fast enough.
You're home. I'm so excited.
All right. So, first off, I do want to ask you,
Mhm.
how are you doing?
Let
Because
me
you're starting a business. You mentioned that a couple episodes ago, so you have a lot of shit going on. So I'm just
mhm.
gonna generalize, do a little icing. How are you doing?
The last 2 days have literally been I'm losing my shit. That's literally what it's been the last 2 days. It's just a lot and some things didn't go as planned, and not that I didn't have a plan B, but kinda didn't have a plan B, like, situation. So, um with that, it's just been like trying to recruit, trying I'm not crazy, like I know people think that I am, but I'm not trying to like financially break myself. And so I'm like trying to at least break even leaving my job. And so right now that just is requiring a lot of recruitment to at least get another kid signed on.
Mm,
Um, and so just dealing with all of that. And then, like I said, it's just been a lot with trying to adjust to the kids being in two different schools that I've never dealt with before, and in two different schools. Like they've always been in school together. So now they're in separate locations and trying to figure out what that first week of school is going to look like if I'm still at work, because I work typically from 7 to 4. And
mhm,
baby girl would go to school from 8:15 to 1:15, and he would go to school from 8:25 to 2:30. Like, so it's just like, how do I leave work and pick up kids? And like, hence the reason I started my business, uh,
mhm.
was to help moms in this situation, because like it gets hectic. I don't know how they expect you to work and raise children. It they don't go
Right.
together at all. So, needless to say, it's chaos and I am losing my mind. That's pretty much what's been going on.
Well,
Yes.
you said that you're still working full time too.
Mhm.
So, I could never.
Yeah. On
So,
top of
when do you I
both the
mean, does
kids.
anybody from your work watch this? Because I was gonna ask, when do you plan on quitting? When are you gonna
Oh,
tell them?
they do.
Okay.
They know a little bit. The people who watch know that I'm quitting and they're very upset about it. But um initially I was supposed to leave on the 7th. That was my plan.
Mhm.
I am going to try and stretch it out one more week, but that is the week the kids go back to school. So that's going to be a little interesting to try and figure out. But I am gonna try to stretch it that one more week, but I have to be available that Monday because one of my kids is already starting that Monday. So I have to, yeah. It's a time to exit, but
Yeah.
a little nervous about it.
Well, it's gonna be great. I believe in you. Uh, Teresa said that school hours aren't made for working parents. So the fact that you are already taking that into consideration as part of like your business plan, you know your audience already.
Mhm.
So that's like a big thing.
Yes, it's yeah. Kind of like I said, when you know the struggle, you know, like, okay, this is what I'm doing it for. This is who I'm doing it for, because it is a total struggle. And I don't know how people have done it
Right.
all this time. I really don't. So I tell people, don't have kids until you can like really be home and not have to go to work, because it's really hard. It's really hard.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna take advantage of us having completely different scenarios of how we're living life in the eras that we're in right now because
Mm.
I I definitely wanna know some things. Unk's in the chat. Hey, Unk. He's saying, "What's the topic for tonight?" It is a live Q&A session, very informal. We're just chit-chatting because Mother Teresa has left us home alone, and we get to do whatever we want during tonight's podcast.
So we are
So,
getting to know each other a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could give a 20-minute TED talk on anything without any preparation, what would it be on?
Oh. 20 minutes. No intro, no stalling.
No.
Um, I'd probably have to give a TED Talk on the transition from being single in a relationship just because it's something that I'm still battling with, like, a year later, believe it or not. I it is my first relationship, so I'm still having a lot of doubt in myself,
Mhm.
So I think like me, you, and Teresa, we've had conversations on we've had conversations about how I'm struggling with how I interact with him and how I communicate with others and my relationship with other people and how it's changing. And
Mhm.
I've needed a lot of advice on that transition. So I think I would take my 20-minute TED talk to kind of consolidate a lot of the advice and the struggles that I still have with that transition of life. I am enjoying it. Do not get me wrong. Love in my heart.
That was my follow-up. I was like, "So how is it going?"
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, my relationship is going fine, but I would spend 20 minutes talking about that and end it with, "And any advice? Any additional advice and opinions?" See, Fuzzy Bunny says that he thinks that I can talk 20 minutes about plants. I could probably maybe do that.
I thought that would be your answer, honestly.
I don't know much about plants as much as people think. I just own a lot and kill a lot more. I buy more plants faster than I kill them, so it just looks like I'm always, like, with plants.
Interesting.
Unk says he wants to be asked a question. Unk, when are you gonna come back on our live stream again? Because we need male input, on
Mhm.
these episodes that we have coming up.
Yep, definitely. Or come up with a topic that you wanna talk about, and let's
Ooh,
just I think that
yeah.
would 'cause I really realized that, like, on the show, like, a lot of the topics are from a female's point of view. We don't really speak to things from a male's like, so
Yeah.
it would be
I
nice.
mean, we've had some, male, hosts, like special guests in the past, and
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
but we got their input on the topic that we picked.
yeah.
So, like, on a topic that, like, something they would wanna talk about, I think that would be cool too.
Yeah. If you are a male viewer right now, what is a podcast topic that you would want to talk about? If we gave you the platform, because obviously we live stream, we display your comments as fast as we can, and we'll even try to incorporate you. If you are a regular, you might get reached out for a spot on the live stream. So we're always looking for male perspective. But if you had your episode on our podcast, what would you wanna talk about? What are you gonna use this platform for?
Mhm.
Because let me tell you, Unk g Unk had said immediately after, he was like, "That was very nerve-wracking. I did not realize how much, like, of a rush it is to be live." But, Charles, this is not your first time that you've had a video podcast, right?
Um,
Like, you've had Peaches and Cream?
but Peaches and Cream was always well, when I was initially the beginning Peaches and Cream, we were just like online. It was no video at that time.
Mm,
We didn't do video. I did join when they were doing episodes later during the Peaches and Cream era, and I did join when we did a live show. But that was the only time that I ever did like live video. So
mm.
it has, yeah, it's still an adjustment week to week. I'm like, we're 83 episodes in, and I'm like, okay, here we
It's been
go.
83 episodes, and this is our first time driving the whole thing, so excuse us if we're pausing to read all the comments and trying to figure out what these buttons do. Because Teresa makes it seem so seamless that we're like, "Girl, props to you, mad respect. We're trying our best to keep up with how well you run this show." Because a live stream podcast is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. My
Yeah.
previous podcast, was Codependent Podcast, and it was a strictly audio podcast. So it was
Mhm.
pre-recorded, edited, and all that kind of stuff. So I also, am getting used to this live stream. So what do you think you would prefer? Audio podcast, pre-recorded video, or live streaming podcast?
I honestly, I like the live streaming. Is
Yeah.
nerve wracking as it is. I do enjoy that more than the other things that I've done. Just simply because I like the interaction. I
Mm.
think when you're getting the interaction with the viewers in live time and you get to respond to them and they can, really chime in. I don't like, it's like kind of when you watch a video on Instagram and then you go back and comment later. It's like nobody ever sees that comment, honestly. So being able to do it this way, I think I would have to vouch for live. What about you?
Okay. I think I would prefer audio more. I
Wow.
hated my voice, but I think I don't like my hesitation live
No, I
because I
get.
can edit all that shit out audio. I know people who've listened to my other podcast, they were like, "Oh, man, the conversation just flows." I said, "That 30-minute episode was 3 hours of unplanned topics, and we just spliced together all these things." So, it took a lot. Teresa said, "You're welcome." So she's I'm glad you're back with us.
She thinks it's funny, obviously.
She thinks it's so fucking hilarious, haha. Fuzzy Bunny does have a question in the chat saying, "Is it hard to stop yourself from fidgeting while on camera, like playing with your hair or touching your face?" That's what would get me. So that's his fidgeting. He thinks that you would fidget a lot on camera. What do you think I'm doing right now?
Yeah, I think I fidget. I try not to show it, but I definitely fidget a lot. It's more my hands. I'm like normally rubbing my hands together, like my feet or something.
Like a little cricket, like
Yeah, I'm like sitting here like.
I think you
Yeah,
can tell if I'm nervous because I get more jolty. I get more excited about it. And that's just more to hide the fact. If I stop moving, you might see my hands shaking. So I don't know. I could do live as I do it every week, but I don't know if I
right.
can do it live.
Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to. Like I said, 83 episodes in, and I'm still not used to it. So
Right. But
we'll
time
get.
is flying because this podcast is lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. Not that I prayed or hoped or assumed its downfall and failure,
Oh,
but
dang! Tell us how you really feel.
yeah. But like my other podcast did not last this long and it's not as consistent. Like we have not missed a single like week except for what, maybe Christmas?
Christmas
I
and New
think
Year's.
one of the holidays that landed on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
So
both
we
of
really have stayed consistent with everything.
them.
But um what struggles do you find with prepping for this podcast? So you want to give them a little bit behind the scenes. What do you find is the a hard thing to do with planning a live stream?
Honestly, all of it is really hard. um, I I just think that for me personally, I have so much going on that like trying to prep for it is it definitely takes more time to prep for a show than people realize that it takes. I know we get on, it's like, oh, it's a live conversation. And yeah, like we're not necessarily scripted, but you still, want to make sure you're able to fill in the gaps when there is silence because you don't want like, silence on the live,
Right.
things like that. So it definitely takes more time to prep. I am not good at that. I don't have time to prep. Majority of the time, it's like right before we go live, I get on. I'm like, I try to get into the frame of mind. I'm like, okay, it's show day. Get it together. Focus. What's your high and low? Kind of go over the topics in my head really quickly. But other than that, it's like there's just no time for me right now. Once I'm home and I can like, nap time, all right, I can get
Right.
together a little bit. But right now, between work and the kids and personal life, I wouldn't even say that because
It
who has
takes a lot more time even for a live stream.
Mhm.
Teresa said, "Damn, B, I'm saying that we surprised me in the best way possible."
Okay, I guess those secrets are coming out today, huh?
She left us home alone. What do you expect? I talk when I'm nervous. That's why I came
Crazy.
live.
Um, what's your comfort TV show?
Ooh. It has to be obviously something that I watch over and over again. So it has to be something like One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill and Gilmore Girls. I'm a sucker for it. I've watched it from start to finish at least like 5 or 6 times, both of them, and they are not just 2-season things. Um,
Do
yeah.
you view them differently every time you watch them? Like, do you see like is it different for you or is it the same experience?
No, I think It's comforting in a sense that I like the way that the dialogue and conversation is written of how they talk to each other. I appreciate how the scenarios that they put in episodes are more like, I can apply them. I can take that scenario and apply them to my personal life or situation. If, like, the way that they say, or talk to somebody, I'm like, "Oh, I like the way you worded that. I'm gonna write that down." Or, "This is how I would handle the situation somewhat." Felicia, Aranda on our Instagram saying, "One Tree Hill or Grey's Anatomy." So I got some Tree Hill fans.
I was gonna say
Yes.
I've never seen either of those, but okay.
Really?
Yeah, no. I'm a
Oh,
Grey's fan. I'm definitely I literally watched at the time my daughter was born, I came home from the hospital and I started and it was on season 17. So I watched from 1 to 17 all in one like
shit.
yeah. I was like, I had never watched it. My mom was like, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. And so finally I was like, well, what time's better than now? I'm sitting at home anyway. So yeah, I went from 1 through 17 and it I've continued to watch it and it's a really, really good show.
I like that. Uh, Unk on our Facebook said, "We need a Q&A on special guests. Get to know all the followers." We should. But you know what? These questions can be for y'all too, because what are y'all comfort shows? What are
Right.
y'all's, thing? Ask us questions and we'll ask you back. It's no
Mhm.
secret.
It's no secret.
Teresa on YouTube said her go-to shows are Friends and Big Bang.
I was gonna
Comfort
say
shows for sure. I like that. Do you
definitely.
like the shows that are more like 30-minute long or like hour-long episodes?
Oh, probably hour episodes. I feel like you don't get enough in 30 minutes. And then with commercials and yeah, it's just not enough. Like I feel like they go by too fast and in some shows like the story drags on. So it's like you get one long bit in an episode with 30 minutes. I feel like it's not enough.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Definitely.
Okay, so I let's talk about some life. Oh, let's see. Oh, Fuzzy Bunny on our YouTube said, "Some short little animes for me. They are what I watch when I'm procrastinating." That's borderline of doom scrolling, so be careful with that. Those shorts are, those short videos, those 5-minute videos become like 50 videos later.
Definitely. And you're like, how did I, what time is it? How did I get here? I didn't even eat dinner yet.
It's dark.
Right.
Unc on our chat said, "Y'all gotta see the new Mummy movie." Did they come out with a new Mummy movie?
Yeah, I think I've seen the previews or something for it because it's very similar to the one that came out some time ago. I think it's a remake.
I mean, Brendan Fraser is now back in Hollywood, right? He was blacklisted for a while, and then he's starting to, like, make his way back. So is he in that new movie?
I don't know who's in it. I think I've seen the previews once and like, oh, there's a new Mummy movie. But I think to me it was more like I said, it's a remake. So I'm like, I'm really not into films like that, but the first one was good. So I was like, I don't
Mm,
know if I really watch the remake of it, but
gotcha.
I'm saying
Yeah, he
I might
said
have to
it's
watch.
totally different.
Yeah, I might have to watch it. Yep. Did you have a question you wanted to ask?
I have many. No,
No, it's your turn.
yeah. Oh, is it my turn? Okay. Well, just getting to know each other, we gotta bring up what our situations are, because 'cause I'm trying to preface why I'm asking the questions, so that way it's not more of an interrogation. But, like, here's my thought process. You have kids, right?
Yes.
Do you recommend having them?
Depends on what day you ask me. Um, honestly, I can say that if you really want kids, yes. And even if you don't, I would say like really think about it and consider it. Um, Having kids is a blessing. So
Mm,
yes, I think people should have children if you have that maternal instinct. Not it's not for everybody. I'll say that much. Um, but it is not a walk in the park. It is
mm,
not what most people the side that most people show. It is not that. Um, it's a struggle and it's a lifelong struggle because it doesn't just stop when they turn 18. You definitely go through a lot. in parenting, and whether it's your own thought process and like the decisions that you're making as a parent, and then the struggles like with your kids growing up and what they're going through and the battles that they're
Mhm.
fighting and facing, so it's a complicated situation, but overall for me, definitely worth it. I think one of the greatest things I've ever done. I always say, like, knowing what I know now, I wish I would have started earlier and I could have had more kids,
Mhm.
but I started kind of late, and like they're so separated in age that I wouldn't do that again. But um but yeah, like I wish I would have started earlier. I really wish I would have had 3.
Really?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think somebody could be convinced to want to have kids?
Yes.
Really?
Mhm.
I think I disagree.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, I agree with yes, you can be, because I was one of those people. I'm not like really convinced. I think it was more of like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like love my kids, but obviously we're not planned. Um, but before I got pregnant with my son, I did not want you. I'm the oldest of 10 kids. So kids for me was kind of like, I've been doing this my whole life. Why would I want my own? I want out of this situation. Being the oldest. And yeah, I just think I kind of got to a point where I was like, well, if I want to do this, now would be the time to do it, type of thing. And
Hmm.
I was kind of like, well, I do kind of want to know what one little me would look like and be like, and, so yeah, and I think with women, it definitely it comes with time, because like your biological clock is a real thing. I know people like joke like, oh no, it really ticks and it gets really, really loud. Um, so yeah, I think that's kind of what happened, is you start to just see your life for what it is and not like the situation you grew up in
Mm,
or like that. And your viewpoints change as you get older. So yeah, I think you can definitely be convinced into
alright.
it.
Teresa said, "Just go ahead and give us that pod baby, Bianca. We're not giving any babies."
Please. And then you have to move to California so I can babysit. Thanks.
No, you just gotta move to Texas because they're having pool parties with Jello shots at apartments now, so you can
But I'm
come
already
over
licensed here, so I'm not coming there.
here. Becky on our YouTube said, "I could not pick a topic, honestly. Whatever happens, I don't trust the children." She has trust issues, and I like, you know what? I don't
Mm,
know what anyone did to make her have trust issues. We we are fine. As her
okay.
children, she can trust us.
Can she really?
You know what? You did mention, like, a biological clock or whatever, and I always do joke, when people ask, like, when or if I wanted to have a kid, and I do joke of saying, "I'm just waiting until I hit that age where the statistics of me having twins get higher," because I'm going for that 2 for 1. I want 2 peas in a pod, and then just get it over with.
Interesting. I avoided that like the plague. I
Really?
was like, I swear, every time I went in to have my very first sonogram, it was like holding my breath. And I'm like, please just tell me you just see one egg.
Just
Please
one, just one.
just one. And like my doctor knew it. So the second time, she like waited all the way to the end. And I'm like, lady, I'm over here going crazy. And you want to withhold information? She's like, gets a kick out of it. But that's scary. I couldn't imagine that.
Gabe said, "Nope, the cost of living is ridiculous for little
No.
to no space at all." And I'm assuming he's referencing Cali.
He is, but that's San Francisco. You got to get out of the city. I live in the suburbs, so it's totally different here. Totally different. They'll move back eventually one day. I'm working
Y'all
on that.
can't all just leave me. What the hell?
They left me.
Do you love us, Shari? We're already 2 for 1 over here. You just gotta come and fit that little puzzle so we can all be in one frame.
Mm-mm. Can't do it.
Once your business takes off and you can hire your staff, then you can come over here.
I'll
The
come
money
visit
you
my whole
profit
life.
from that business can house you over here.
I'll come visit. I might buy a house out there just so I can have somewhere to go where I come visit.
That's right. That's right. All right. I see we're already starting to think of plans. All right. So there's
Yeah,
a
a little
chance.
bit, little bit. Um, what is a lesson that you think you had to learn the hard way?
Some of your friends aren't really your friends.
Mm, mhm.
I know that I've given too many chances to too many people because I mean, we've talked about it on previous episodes where I try to see the best in everybody and I'm very very good at playing devil's advocate. But sometimes advocating for them, I lose myself like my self-worth. I lose value in me. And I've had to learn that over and over again. Um and I'll probably still continue to do so because I still wanna see the best in people. I don't think that everyone is shitty, but if people are shitty to me, then that's just more on them, but I think that's still a lesson that I'm trying to learn.
Mm. Since we do have like a mix of people in the comments, I do want to know like what is your hardest lesson that you've had to learn?
Ooh.
I think, yeah, I think it's different for everybody. So I think everybody should answer that question.
Gabe said, "Sis, you will be in Tejas soon. You just haven't accepted it yet."
Nah, too much going on out there. The cicadas enough is a reason for me not to come. I swear.
You don't see them. You just hear them. It's like gunshots. You just hear them.
It is. So there was this guy doing, side note, there was this guy doing a video, like, and he was talking in reference to a video, but he's like, how when you can
Like,
single yourself
yeah,
out
we're like
in the background. And like he starts talking, and I'm like, oh, he's somewhere where it's hella cicadas. That's all I can hear in his background. He's talking, it's just hella cicadas. And I'm like, no. Yes, it's a hard no for me. Mm-mm.
That's funny.
No.
We have enough comments here in participation. I'm just gonna show these comments. So Sharice, you can read them as well. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was just reading them to you. God damn it, Teresa. Why'd you leave us here alone? I'm gonna push all these buttons. I'm gonna stay live after we end the live. You're
So
gonna have some
Teresa
behind the scenes shit.
responded to the question, and she said that blood doesn't make you real family.
No, no, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, I don't know why I'm still showing comments now. He said, I've never even saw an actual cicada before, like 2 years ago.
How long, Texas? That's my question.
I've lived here my whole life, and I don't think I've ever seen a live cicada because I've seen carcasses.
Mm-mm.
I've never seen a live one.
I've watched the videos where they crawling out of people's cars. I that's okay. I'm cool. It's a no for me. Cannot do it. Cannot. You
All
guys
right.
are, they cannot convince me of that. I'm sorry.
I don't know. We'll see.
He said a lifer. Interesting. Maybe you don't go outside enough.
I don't.
Well, that's why you haven't seen them.
But you don't go outside either. You wouldn't see them.
I'm a sports mom. I would live outside. I
The
refuse.
kids are like deterrents. They're not gonna come near the kids.
Could you imagine? Oh my God, at a baseball game and there's trees everywhere and the lights. Oh no, no. Mm-mm.
See, Teresa says she only sees the dead ones on the floor too. I've never seen a live cicada.
Why do I even want to see that?
Unk in the chat said, "We got the donkey lady. Do you know about that tale?
Mm-mm.
About that lore?" So
Mm-mm.
we have like a bridge here. I believe it's on the south side, but we have a bridge called the Donkey Lady, and I think it's similar to the lore of is it La Llorona?
Okay.
It's something similar to that.
Mm.
Born and raised native Texas, and I don't know this lore,
It
but
happens.
if you do know it, let us know.
It happens. I'm a hunter and a fisherman. Still never saw them out and about. Yeah, that's okay. I don't hear them. The sound of them gives me the EBGBs. That's okay. I'll pass. What's your next question, B?
Okay, so my question to you is, do you consider yourself living more in the past, the present, or the future?
That's a good question. Um, If I'm being honest,
Mm, it's no secret.
I would say the past.
Oh,
Working my way out of it though.
okay.
Yeah. I definitely think that I've noticed that within the, you know, last few months, just being on this journey that I've been on to try to be better and do better and move my life forward. I think I've spent way too much time in the past and holding on to things that like it's just time to let go of.
Mm.
So
Can I ask if there's anything specific that you're living in the past with?
a lot. I just think like uh, just with like my thoughts and feelings on like just a lot of different relationships in my life, whether it be family or, you know, romantic relationships, friend relationships. I think, kind of where you get to a point where you give people so many chances because like you guys have a bond and you guys have been friends and it's the history and it's all of that. And even with family members, like, but we're family, we're blood, right? So I think
Mhm.
I get stuck in a lot of that sometimes. And so it holds me back and I'm living in the past, right? When I think it's time for me to just really be present and live in the moment and do things and not stress about, because a lot of the times I do find myself like I'm never in the present. I'm always either in the past or in the future, right? I'm either in the past stressing about things that are happening, and if I am gonna do something, but I'm worried about what's to come, or but what if this happens or what if that happens? It's like just
Yeah.
the moment and live in the moment, and then whatever's to come is to come, and if that happens, it happens. We'll deal with it then. But I think my typical state of mind either goes to the past or the future,
Mm.
never in the moment. So that's a task that I'm giving myself, is to work on living more in the moment and being more present.
Mm. Unkin, on Facebook says he also still lives in the past as well. He's stuck on the old ways, the old school ways of discipline, respect, the way that things were.
Mhm.
Um, I'll agree. I do. I won't say that you're stuck in the past, Unk. I'm just gonna say that you're traditional. Because like, being stuck in the past, I at one point was stuck in that past. I being vulnerable, I was in a phase where I was going through PTSD and I was waking up in night terrors. So
Mm,
I actively was still like living in a past.
yeah.
Um and to Teresa's point, me personally, I think now I live more in the future. Teresa on our YouTube said, I think I live more in the future because I feel like I'm always planning for things that haven't happened, working hard to be more in the present though. So I feel like it's uh um a trend that not a lot of us live in the present. It's always looking behind or looking ahead. Me too. I think I'm looking like what's happening next week, next year. Where do I want my life to go? And I never look at where my life is at.
Yeah.
I think it's very hard for me to do that too. Fuzzy Bunny on YouTube said that he lives between future and present. And let me make sure that I'm reading this right. Um, Future for some of the planned things, but I'm proficient in turning the brain off at times. Ugh, man brain.
Must lucky you. Must be nice.
Must be so fucking nice.
Yeah, that does not work. Every moment I can either go to sleep not with my brain running or wake up. Like it's literally like as soon as I open my eyes, I'm like, what time is it? Is it bright outside? Is she awake? Is it like it just never stops.
Ung says he lives his life a quarter mile at a time. That's good.
I love
Still in
that.
still in sight.
Yes. I love that. That is crazy. So B, let's see. What would you say your toxic trait is?
Ooh, that I love stirring shit.
Hmm.
I'm an instigator. As long as it's in good fun. I don't do it maliciously. I
Mhm.
do try to poke fun. I have to make sure that it is, not a sensitive topic, but even then, I mean, you can even ask my mom because I do love poking the bear. I really like pushing buttons. But I just because I come up with so many jokes in the moment and I gotta share it, and then the timing might not be right.
Fuzzy Bunny is clowning in the comments. He says, "I live my life one quarter pounder at a time."
I know that's right.
Oh, oh my goodness. But I could see that though. I could see you poking the bear.
I love starting shit. I don't ever wanna be in the shit, but I do love starting shit. Imma ask you questions to get you
Oh, way
thinking.
back here.
Imma get you thinking about your situation and be like, "Hmm, but I'll let you sit on that one." Uh, Teresa says she's getting ready for her flight today. I had to calculate backwards to find out what time we had to leave.
That's not normal? I think
Every
that's so I really think that's girl math because I don't think a lot of guys do that. Guys, if you do that, if you calculate your time backwards to figure out like what time you need to leave or get ready or anything like that, please let me know because I really think it's a woman thing. I think it's girl math and it's just what it is. I truly believe
Yeah,
that.
I think, you know, to, Unc's point, like, they live their life a quarter mile at a time. They're like, "I'm planning for the next 5 minutes," where they're like, if I have to be here at 3 o'clock, then I should probably leave at 2:30 and maybe that'll be okay." You don't account for the time traveling, the traffic, the getting ready, the preparation, like, y'all don't think of any of that. You just say, "This is the time that I need to leave," and then that's good enough for y'all, and that
Mhm.
pisses me off.
Unc says he has a bad habit of correcting people.
Ooh.
Toxic trait.
Mm.
Mhm. That's interesting.
I used to do that as a kid though, just because I was like a nerd, you know? I was
And
I
like,
was I was definitely a teacher's pet, so I'm like, "Actually" yeah, I was that kid.
yeah, I was like,
What about you? What's one of your, toxic traits?
mm, uh, I would say my toxic trait is always believing in people's potential.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's kinda similar to my friendship thing, so we're on the
Mhm.
same boat.
Yeah. See, we are more alike than we think, B.
Mhm.
Teresa says, I have a bad habit of putting everyone else before me. Live in that too. So
Yeah.
totally agree. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think that yeah, I'm noticing more that it's becoming not becoming, I'm noticing that it is a toxic trait more
Mm,
recently. I'll say that. I think before I just always thought like it's good to believe in people and like see the good in people and like, oh gosh, you have all this potential, like you should do something with it. And it's like I can think that. Oh, yes,
it got called out.
like I can think that and I can believe that for other people, but if they don't believe it themselves, then we're wasting time.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm dying
Um,
here today, guys.
oh, don't do it on live. Don't make us an accomplice. I'm just gonna go ahead and close your camera.
Please.
It's like, so anyway, tap dancing. Technical difficulties.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Uh, what is it? Gabe on our YouTube said he always sees people for who they truly are versus what you envision them to be in your mind. That right
That's
there.
that's a special thing, I think. I don't think it's a gift. Because I think a lot of people, I think if you want what's best for people, I think it's easy to just fall into that their potential, right? And it's sometimes you have blinders on and
Mhm.
sometimes like rosy colored glasses, right? And it's like, oh, it's all good, like things will get better, and you want to believe that people are going to do right, and that
Yeah.
doesn't always seem to be the case.
I think I've
But
said it before when I was dating, but I'm like, a girl can be delusional herself. You do not have to lie to a girl. If
mm-mm,
she likes you enough, she will lie to herself. Delusion plays a really good part, and that's even not just dating, but if you want to see the best in someone, knowing that their past history has not proven you right, and you're still gonna do that, you might be a little bit delusional, you're gonna start lying to yourself and still try to see the best in everybody, you're choosing that.
Yeah.
I keep trying to, like, show the comments knowing that they're, like, right here.
There.
Uh,
What is your biggest guilty pleasure?
mm, biggest guilty pleasure. That's a good one. Retail therapy. I
Mm,
just buy a lot of shit that I don't need.
hoarder status?
No, 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 no.
No, no. I'm
I'm a
sure that
middle I think my thing is that I justify my purchases. I convince
I was
myself
gonna say,
that
I
I
think we
deserve
may
it,
have
I need
somebody
it.
that may beg to differ when it comes to that, but we'll wait on it.
Uh,
Mine says, "I hate when they do this," and it's 2 with the dollar sign instead of the
oh,
dollar sign with 2. That drives me crazy. I can totally agree with Uncle on that one.
'cause they're typing it how they would say it, like -$2
Yes,
sign.
but clearly the dollar sign is the dollar sign. It's always gone before. You don't go into a store and it's calculated that way on the machine.
Like, who's teaching them this? Who's teaching them this way?
It's this new generation. They're all crazy. We
You
are
know,
doing
I do have a hot take. You know what? You know how we have, like, that No Students Left Behind program? Some students should be left behind, held back 1 or 2 years.
I agree. And I also agree with Teresa that food
And that's yours.
definitely. If it yeah, it has to, but it's got to be right. It's got to make my soul smile.
Mm. See, he's like, "It irritates
It
me."
does. It's one of those things where I want to be like, "No, stupid. Fix it."
Well, he was mentioning too, like, he doesn't like when people start misspelling things. iPhones, Androids, like, everything has autocorrection. How are you still misspelling it? That means you are intentionally being stupid.
Mhm.
And Imma say that with my chest. How can you misspell when you have your resources right there?
Resource in the palm of your hand, and you are not using it.
Literally.
Yeah, mm-mm. Definitely a mess.
Teresa said, "We're planning what we're gonna order as we speak." Mm. Those are the
Mm.
kind of people that I like. I think we talked about it an episode or 2 ago where it's like, if you're gonna go through the drive-through, I expect you to know what you're gonna order already. Look at the menu beforehand. You have your resources right there on your phone. Don't make me wait 15 minutes in line, and that car in front of me is gonna be like, "Can I get a"
No lie, I do that from time to time, just because sometimes, like, obviously, you go to fast food restaurants, right? And, like, you normally order the same thing over and over, and sometimes you're like,
Mhm.
"But I wanna try something different today, and I wanna do something different. I don't wanna do that." So I'll be like, "Okay, kids, what do y'all want?" So I can figure out what I want before I order.
That's my pet peeve, though. I'm like, if you're going to the drive-through, it's because you know what you want. If
Mhm.
you know that you want something different, I'm gonna need you to think about what that is when you are not when they're already taking your order.
To look at the menu, I need to see what speaks to me, what calls
You
my
know
name.
what McDonald's has. You know what it is. Do you want that quarter pounder or do you want those chicken nuggets?
Like, I don't even eat that. Mm-mm. But normally, the big one for me is always Taco Bell because, like, I like all of their stuff. It's not really much that I don't eat that I won't eat from there. So then it's like, do I want something crunchy? Do I want something soft? Do I want something I gotta really eat with my hands? Do I want nachos? Do I want to be messy? Do I? Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things. That's the one that gets me the most.
I'm a creature of habit. If I order one thing, that's gonna be it. But yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. But like I said, there are those few times when I'm like, maybe something different today. Yeah.
Uh, all right.
Okay, so let's do some hot takes. Just agree or disagree. You ready?
Ooh, okay, all right.
Okay. Closure is overrated.
Who's overrated?
Closure.
Who the fuck is closure?
Getting closure. Like
Oh, getting closure. Getting closure is
closure is
overrated. Yes, I think getting closure is an excuse to not get closure. You're trying to leave that gate open.
okay. Soulmates aren't real.
No,
Do you agree? Soulmates aren't real.
I agree. Soulmates are not real.
Being too nice gets you taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
Friends should be able to date an ex after enough time has passed.
No. What are
I
your thoughts on that one?
agree with you on that one. I don't give a shit how much time has passed.
I don't care how much time has passed. I don't care if my, best friend is dead. I don't care. You
That part.
exes are off limits.
Fact. Um, Opposites don't attract.
I think they do, so I disagree?
Yes.
Right.
Love alone isn't enough.
It's not enough.
So you agree. Okay.
Teresa I'm forgetting the yes and no part.
People with people know within the first month if they want a serious relationship.
Agree.
Not Teresa said, "Who is the ex?" I am done.
Teresa, don't play.
Oh, they're an ex.
I know you're not in arm's reach, and I can't do that, but just She said she's backtracking. She's like, "Oh, they're eggs."
Mhm.
Girl, you know what we said.
You should never go through your partner's phone.
Disagree.
Okay.
I don't know, because I can think of circumstantial things. I can justify my own actions if I need to.
Okay. Men and women can be just friends.
Yes,
Agree. Okay.
if one is gay.
That was not part of the question. Marriage doesn't change anything.
Disagree. It changes everything.
It changes everything. If they wanted to, they would.
Agree.
First impressions are usually right.
Disagree.
I disagree with that one too. I think yeah. You don't owe family access to your life.
Agree. I'll cut
Okay.
them off so fast. Not you on okay, you're cool. Teresa on on YouTube YouTube. She said, "You'll find something that ain't even there. Don't do it." I think she refers to the phone thing.
The phone thing, definitely.
I know we're doing a speed round, so Teresa and Fuzzy Bunny, thank you for trying to keep up with these because I know there's a delay.
I
So
know.
thank you.
I was like looking. So before we close out, I do have one last question for you.
Okay.
Do you think we'd actually be friends outside of the podcast?
If your ass was here in Texas, we'd be having drinks at your house. Abso-fucking-lutely.
I agree. I agree. Got to get me there first, though. We'll see.
Oh, we're gonna get you there. We're gonna
Mhm.
get you.
Well,
We
we
are.
are at the top of the hour. And so if you have not followed us yet or know how to follow us, B is going to tell you how to do that.
If you have not already and you want to join us for our next Q&A session and participate, then you can follow, like, and subscribe to us on our social media. That's It's No Secret Podcast. We do have a TikTok account at It's No Secret Podcast Live. We also have an X account at It's No Secret Pod because of character limits. And if you can't join us for our live stream every Wednesday night, then you can definitely listen to us on our Spotify and Apple. And if you want to rewatch our live streaming episodes, then you can do that on our YouTube channel.
Hats off to you because I could never, ever do that. But until next time, guys, remember, it's no secret.
Bye.